Shao, how long do you think the over under 5 weeks, over or under, before Hayden starts using some AI tool to take the book and give him and I know and be like, give me what I need to know out of this. That's substantial enough that reading this, I'll get the gist of the book. Are you over under 5 weeks?
I'll say,
I'd say under because it looks
there.
like he
Okay,
has it already.
yeah. Okay, sorry for the pause, ladies and gentlemen. He was showing
Almost
us that
started.
he downloaded Kindle. I don't know. We can use it if you want. He has Kindle now, which we've always been on his ass about that. He likes a physical copy of a book, aka he's a tree killer. However, to answer your question, Justin, I
He
think
hates the environment.
hates the environment. I think for
Burn
me,
them after I read them as well.
I
He
would have
goes, as
worded
a matter of fact, he watches the earth burn down from a boat.
as he sips on
And laughs.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I throw my trash into the water as I sail away.
Yeah. And then you have extra gas for your boat that you just pour off the side of your boat.
Yeah.
You bring extra for some reason and you just pour it out, which is weird. And what do
my
you
way
call
of
those?
fishing.
Like you do those where they drag the net the bottom of the ocean.
Dredging,
That's
whatever
tough.
it is.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
a
yeah,
bunch
yeah.
of it's just like a bunch of old like sunken things with little notes from Hayden in them saying like "fuck you," you know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's right.
It's like
Yeah, and his boat's name is
Kill the whales.
I hate ozone with H8 H8.
yeah, the
Yeah.
cool way.
The cool
Yeah,
way. That's right.
the Gen Z way.
That's right. No, sorry. To answer your question, Justin, I think I would 5 weeks. That's a good one. 5 weeks over under. Like I said, I would have done it by now. But for Hayden, I feel he's the whole. Oh, I used to be a cop. That kind of thing. I'll feel like it would be over. I'll say over.
God damn, you're right. He's like he's
Too righteous.
Yeah, he's too righteous. That's exactly it.
I've
He's
found
not
ways.
willing to give up his soul for the robot computers to assist him.
That's right.
He's gonna be like like the old people that fought the internet and were against it.
We're against it at
And all
first.
that.
Right? Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
he's gonna be one of those old people towards AI. He'll probably end up being right, and we'll get fucked, and he'll be like, it would be the most satisfying "I told you so" ever. But until
As he's
then,
on his I hate ozone boat, giving us the finger.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, if you want to know what I'm learning, I can
Please.
tell you that. So one of them, the one that has the 5 books in it, which I have actually read the first 2, which was Catcher in the Rye. I finished that, and this other one called My Spare Heart, which was an Australian book dealing with alcoholism, which was a really good one actually. But so I'm doing one's called it's Lit 224, which is realistic fantasy and gritty realism in youth adult literature.
That's
And
a
the
good
other one,
topic.
yeah. And the other one, which is modern day stuff.
Can we dive into it? Should we do a book club? Shall we should just read the novel too with him.
Yeah, like
We'll
you're
have
going to
some
do that.
discussions
Yeah,
about
the
it.
You'll
over
get
under
the-
if I start using AI in 5 minutes or 10
Yeah,
minutes.
we'll be able to talk better about it in a week. But
What's your review?
Yeah.
And then the other one, which is really interesting, is
cue up the teleprompter.
yeah. Don't knock it
What
till you
I
try it.
enjoyed about my first week of reading the novel. Sorry, go ahead, Aiden.
The other class I'm doing is medieval legends and legacies, bards, babes, and bawdiness. So it's medieval literature. So
No, no.
You
Oh
just
yeah,
need the
you're
word
doing your
babes
old
in there
English
to
talk.
make it more appealing.
I think it's the old
Like it's
English
more
version
exciting
of
than
babes.
like medieval
Not
times. The book, novel 1. It's what bastards, babes, and bitches or something.
yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's the
Bastards.
part 2.
Yeah, bastards, babes, and bitches.
Hey, you would enjoy it. The next, like this week coming up, I get to watch Game of Thrones episode 1 as that's like the reference material, because that's a
Okay.
So
modern.
that's part of the assignment. You have to watch
No, that's just one of the
Bran
classes
fall
because
off a fucking tower and break his legs. Is that an episode 1? Maybe not.
I think so. Or where
it
he
a- I
busts,
can't remember.
where he busts
Oh,
the brother
spoiler alert,
sister.
people.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry,
Hey,
Hayden,
you
didn't
did
watch
this
it.
ages ago. You're like,
Yeah,
if
you
you haven't
watched it,
fucking
yeah.
watched Game of Thrones
Wow.
yet, it's
Yeah,
like
my
15
bad.
years old now.
My bad. Well, do you know if you're gonna do anything by H.G. Wells?
Oh no, because it's science fiction. So
Uh,
maybe in another one, but not in these two that I've got now.
well, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said,
It's interesting you bring H.G. Wells up.
H.G. Wells into the mix because today we've decided that we are going to dive headfirst into the third film adaptation of The War of the Worlds, originally written by H.G. Wells. Publication date 1898. I didn't know how long ago that was.
What?
By the way, 1898. Hell yeah.
You mean that radio play was fake?
That's right. That's right.
No,
I'm sorry to
radio
disappoint.
waves were around back then. The government's been lying to you.
Have you guys, first of all, have you watched the 2005 version with Tom Cruise, with TC and DF?
Yes.
Dakfa?
Dakfa? Yeah.
Yes. And
Yes.
probably in 2005.
I watched it in
Don't
theaters.
really remember it much, to be
I
honest.
remember watching it in theaters. But I don't really remember too much of
Remember
them because, like you said, it was 20
They were
years.
on a farm at one point, weren't they?
They were outside. He was running with
Isn't
her.
there a scene where they were outside and a scene where they're inside and
the
stuff?
skies kind of. I remember.
Yeah.
Someone was kind of contemporary post 9/11 world in the urban suburban landscape. The one before that in 1953, that one's around the Cold War era, California, and now this one starring none other than Ice Cube with Eva Longoria and some others. Sorry, I don't have the name of sorority, but that one is also more of a cityscape and to do with more tech stuff, more I don't know who has watched it, our listeners, but so the reason why we decided to watch this one was because it was pretty viral. It was kind of famous for being quote unquote one of the worst movies of the year. And I think the first week it was still sitting at 0%. And now it's risen to a solid 3%.
Oh, it's gone down then.
It was 4, right?
I heard it was 4.
It was
It
4.
topped out at 4, yeah.
And
I've
then
got
it went
I've got it
down.
here on IMDb as an 8.
Get the fuck out of here. 8?
8.
8 out of 10?
No,
Out of 100?
8 out of 100.
Oh, thank God.
Oh.
A Metacritic score.
Okay.
So it actually
Okay.
has 1, 2, 3 critic reviews now, whereas when we watched it, it hadn't had any yet. So
Oh, well, now the critics have spoken. They say it's not 0.
Yeah. So,
2020, all three of them.
sometimes Rotten Tomatoes, as you guys know, you can't always rely on it. Of course, a lot has to do with preference and stuff like that. And I think there's about 40 critics who have rated the new War of the Worlds. And out of around 40, there's one person who gave it a tomato. Jordan Hoffman from Entertainment Weekly. He's a top critic, and his comment is, "It's certainly stupid, but it's also a great deal of fun." Do you guys agree? My question to you guys is not if you agree with Jordan, but do you agree that it deserves a 0?
No.
Justin, why don't you go first? Oh, sorry.
Okay, sorry.
Hayden,
No,
why don't you
no,
go
no,
first?
no. Justin can go. Justin,
Hayden,
go.
please go. Hayden, go.
I don't think it deserves a 0. I actually enjoyed it. It was dumb, and some of the acting was very questionable, but I can dive into that later. But reading like the circumstances of it, it was like a COVID film, wasn't it? So you understand how it was shot or why it was shot. And I think the director was like, I've got this way of doing this film for super cheap, but it'll make you lots of money. Can I do it? And they obviously said yes. But
Time out. A COVID film?
I think it was shot.
It's 2025.
Yeah, it's been sitting in the can for like 4 years or something, I think.
So they had 4 years to improve on it. They're like,
Exactly.
This is it. This is the movie. We fucking lock it up.
Let's just lock it.
Let's
lock it.
lock
Okay.
it.
So, you had built it
Are you
up.
sure we can actually go outside now? We can,
Yeah.
have this movie take place more than on a fucking laggy webcam. No, it's good, bro. It's
No,
good.
no. Keep it.
No.
Keep it
It
like
was laggy because the aliens were stealing all the data of the world. That was my understanding of why there was like glitches in it and all of that.
Yeah. No, is
Sure.
I tried to
Sure.
make a rationale of it because Shao, you'd built it up to be so bad that I was like, man, that's why I had to ask, aren't we watching Spaceballs this week? Because I was like, I didn't want to watch a bad movie knowing that it was going to be bad. Like if I'd gone into it not knowing it was bad, then it would have been different. But I was like, oh man, Shao's like, this is like, I struggled through it. It was the worst film ever. I was like, oh fuck, I still got to watch it. Okay, I will say this, but I'm gonna blame it on the fact that I was extremely tired. But I fell asleep in the last 20 minutes. I didn't see how the film ended.
You
Woke
didn't
up-
fucking miss anything,
Yeah,
dude.
woke up, rewound it, watched it again, fell asleep again almost instantly. Alex
my
was
God.
saying, yeah, Alex was saying. So I didn't see it again, and I woke up for the credits. I was like, oh man, how did that film end? Did I just see the ending? So I watched it again today to see the last 20 minutes, and I was like, oh, okay, I see how they killed the aliens now. So it's just I
Yeah,
kept missing
and they've-
that part.
Good
Yeah, I
photo
think it's
montage
probably
at the
the
end.
only end of world movie that has ever happened where the audience is just probably actually cheering for human extinction by the end. Just like fucking put us out of this misery. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was
Justin,
bad.
yeah. So did you struggle? What? Because okay, so for me, I messaged the boys around halfway that I think I'm gonna have to break this up into 2 sections because I just couldn't. Yeah, maybe I maybe talked it up in a way that I shouldn't do that next time. But I wasn't angry or anything. I thought at first to be completely honest. I saw that Ice Cube was doing a movie called War of the Worlds, and I didn't clue in that this is the same adaptation as a Tom Cruise movie. I thought it was just the same title. And I also thought it was a comedy because the poster, he has his classic Ice Cube mean mug kind of look, and he's wearing glasses. And I think the last few movies he's done, or a majority of them, have been kind of comedic, right? So I automatically assumed that it was a comedy, and I thought it was going to be one of those dumb comedies that people hated. That's why it was 0. So I was expecting some sort of laugh moment.
Didn't you
throughout.
love all of his one-liner rap lines that he kept throwing out of songs of his and
Oh,
other
they're
people?
fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Hey, maybe it was
Gonna get drunk
originally, maybe it originally was a comedy, and they're like, if we just tweak it a little bit, we can play it off as a dramatic film.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so Justin, what was your initial reaction to your first time watching War of the Worlds?
I was. I'm gonna say one positive thing about it
Please.
first, okay?
Please.
Because most of the rest of it probably won't be. It was 2 hours, but it was a quick 2 hours for me. Like I remember at one point pausing it and being like, "Oh God, like how much is left? What am I dealing with here? What am I working with?" And I paused it and I was like, "Damn!" Like I think it was something like 45 minutes still, so a good chunk of it. But I was expecting like an hour 10, an hour. Like I felt like
Right.
they were gonna drag it out. So even though it was 2 hours, I did feel like it went by quick. I thought it was
Right.
terrible. I thought it was absolutely terrible. I think, the original War of the Worlds taught us about mankind's fragility, and this one taught us how to use the back button on a remote. It was bad.
There's a
You know,
back button.
At least Amazon Prime released it, so they've always been good with refunds. So hopefully anybody who watched it gets like a fucking month subscription paid back to them. There was so much the style. I thought there's moments where, hey, this style's cool. This could work in a film, not for a film. In a film, you can. I really like when movies do that. They'll use webcam or security or CCTV or mobile phone camera. Like they will insert it and use it as a tool, but not try and make a whole movie like that. And I also just felt like outside of that, there was so many, like one of the biggest problems I had, not problems I had, but I noticed, and maybe the average viewer wouldn't notice this, but basically, what was it here? I wrote it down because it was so outlandish. So when his daughter was in the Tesla and he put her in the Tesla, he's getting her in the Tesla and driving her to the hospital.
Oh, the low battery
Before,
part, yeah.
before that vehicle traveled, because it said 2 miles away. So before she could travel 2 miles to get to the hospital, the entire world had organized a response to this fucking alien attack and deployed military and started taking the machines down. Are you kidding me?
Pretty quick, right?
On what freaking planet? It was just like, she's not even at the hospital yet, and the entire world's organized something. Like, and so it was just like, I don't know, man. It felt very. And later into the movie, I was like, when he gets a hold of his daughter's boyfriend, Mark, is that his name? I don't know. Fuck.
Doesn't matter.
Dan? Is it Mark?
Sure, one of those.
And he's
I think so,
inside
yeah.
a
Names.
Prime Amazon van. And I was like, oh, an Amazon Prime van. I wonder how they got the rights to do that. Oh, maybe it was a marketing deal or something. Because I just thought it was very Prime, very Amazon. And then I went, oh, wait a minute. It's because it's on Amazon Prime. And then
I didn't even make the connection to
the
just
last
then.
part of it, I was like, is this a commercial for them? Like, oh, this is our new drone system,
Yeah,
but I need you
I was
to
gonna
go
say
online
that.
and make the order. Here's how you sign up for the app. Like, what the fuck am I? Get out of here, man.
And then
Yeah.
that part where the guy, he's like, oh, just give him $1,000 Amazon card
Yeah.
or whatever they said.
Yeah, yeah,
$100 about, I can't remember what it was.
It was they went up to 1,000, yeah.
Yeah, of course. You don't want
So
to
it was very much like you have a style you're trying to pull off, difficult.
Yes.
A big theme movie. And then you have bad writing, bad choices, and then you just jam product placement and marketing, and you're like, we already have it, dude. We're on fucking Prime to watch this movie. We're not the people you need to advertise to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's right.
anyways,
right.
so that was my initial. It did have moments. There were
Okay.
some moments, like I said, where I felt like the style really worked with it, and I thought, oh, like this is good, or this is interesting, or cool.
Yep.
But as a whole, like, I don't know.
So, I agree. I don't like with Hayden. I don't think it deserves a 0 because a 0 is just I don't even know. I can't think of anything that's a 0. You know
Yeah,
what
I don't
mean?
think
So-
it's 0. Yeah.
So, do you have a score that realistically, let's say out of 10, yeah, or 100 or whatever you want to call it, like out of, I would say have to be around like 12 for me.
Out of
Something
100.
like that. 12, yeah, 12%.
I'm trying to think. You know what I'm trying to think of right now? Actually, can you think of a 0 movie? Thinking,
No,
okay,
I've thought about
what's
that
0?
before.
What's 10? I've seen. It's the thing. I've seen many movies that are 10s.
Right.
I could admit, easier movies at 10 probably than a 0. Like, what's a 0? Where is the 0? And I'm trying to
Exactly.
think.
Even
Is this
even
the
movies
worst
I've walked
movie I've
out on,
seen?
I don't think I'd give it a 0.
But would you have walked out on this?
If I went to the theaters,
Could you imagine on the big screen, like just trying to follow all the
Yeah,
pop-ups
follow
on the
the-
fucking screen? Like,
I don't know if
Yeah.
I would. I don't know.
I
That's
wasn't
hard.
scared of aliens by the end of that movie. I was scared of fucking Microsoft Team pop-up notifications.
Yeah.
They were using all platforms.
I was
in
afraid
that.
of missing a Zoom work meeting. Like, oh fuck! Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know where the basis of a 0 is, but yeah. Hayden, do you have a score for this movie?
It might be a cheesy rewatch. I could see it being a cheesy rewatch movie down the line someday.
Like a bit of a culty,
Like, yeah.
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 I can't. 100 is too high for me. Just I can do a maybe out of a 5. I would give it a. I would give
I
it a
could turn
2.
that out of 100.
Give it 2, so he gives it a 40.
40. Yeah, okay.
There you
Sure.
go.
It's just math.
What is
We'll
math?
get there. He's in school right now.
Oh
I
yeah.
know, right? Doing book learning, not numbers.
Justin, can you think of a number? So I'm still giving it a sub 20.
Yeah. See. Yeah. I mean, call it 10%. Call it a 1 out of 10. Call it a
Yeah.
half out of 5. It's like, I don't know if it's the worst, but I'm having a hard time of thinking of one. So maybe it is. As of right now, until I can think of another 0, it's a 0. And until I can
Yeah.
think of a worse one.
Yeah.
Watch.
And
Of an absolute
think-
0. Like,
Yeah.
like
A 0 out of
because if
0
you
out
think of
5.
if you look at it
0
even
out of
as a
5.
technical standpoint, things were in focus. Lighting was good. Editing was good.
Okay, but if you're gonna ask me what my score out of 5 is for that, I can give it to you. But if you're asking me my score for the movie as a whole,
yeah.
fucking 0, bro.
So I'm saying, like, but that's what I mean. Like, if you give it an absolute 0, there was 0 things that you could appreciate about that film on any different level.
Don't be so philosophical. Stop being so philosophical. No.
Yeah.
You're trying to
Yeah.
put me on the fence. I'm not gonna do it. I'm 0.
I'm not putting you on the fence.
Nothing-
I'm like,
You know what?
really?
You're right,
An
it was all bad.
absolute 0.
It was all
I'm
bad.
just
Everything.
I'm just curious. I'm like, really?
Yeah. No, like I said, there was moments of that style. Like I do enjoy that style when it's used properly. I do. So there was moments in that movie when shit was happening that I was like, this is cool. This would be cool if it was used
There's another film
in it. But to do the whole thing, it's like it's the same. It doesn't work for me, that style, for doing 2 hours. God bless him for trying. You know, not all fucking spaghetti noodles stick to the wall when you throw them.
Hayden, are you thinking about Searching with John Cho?
Yeah. I was like, there was another film that was done the same because of the restrictions of COVID.
So, Justin, I don't know if you know this movie. There's a movie called Searching. John Cho's in it, and he's the main lead. And I think that executed that style very well. I think I watched that in theaters just randomly one day by myself, and then I knew nothing about it, and then I was pleasantly surprised. I think it's just about a guy who I think his daughters get taken and kidnapped, and he has to go through his laptop and do some investigating, kind of get her back and all that stuff. So that style of it, they did really well, and I recommend it if you have time to watch that one if you like that style.
Actually, that was even before COVID. That was 2018. Sorry.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that I think did really well with that.
Is the whole movie done in that style?
No, not the whole movie, but quite a chunk of it is.
Yeah.
And I didn't get sick of it. I didn't because
Yeah.
for the War of the Worlds, I think there was too many of the zoom in, and then move here, move there, move there, move. You know what I mean? It's too much of that. But Searching I didn't have that sort of feeling. And so after watching this, I kind of thought, okay, if it's at 0 right now, if I was a producer, if we were all producers on this, what would you do if this was what was sent in to us before it was released? What notes will we give it to make it better? So for me, let me just start off with, I think casting is an issue. I think writing is an issue, but casting wise, I'm not saying obviously Ice Cube can't lead a movie, but his style of acting, I don't think played very well with the whole grand scheme of things. Yeah, and at the beginning, I don't think you really liked his character. I don't think he has much of a redeeming quality with his character. It's kind of creepy how he kind of just spies on his kids and hack into their stuff and kind of creeps on them the whole time. I know that's part of his arc, but it just, I don't know. He's very stubborn. It took him like 30 seconds for him to change his mind on the whole situation, I think. So I think casting in general could be done differently. I think the visual effects were, I think, okay.
Really? I was worried we were gonna see one of the tripods trip over a green screen. Nice.
Like some of the scenes where the aliens are destroying the buildings, I looked like you can see those kind of cutscenes in video games. But yeah, I think the main thing was, I guess, writing and casting for me.
I was just gonna see how
He's
long-
trying so hard to think of something.
I wasn't gonna see this part. I didn't want to designate because I wanted to let it sit and simmer and
Yeah.
see what happens in dead air. Anyways,
I wanted to see it simmer too. Okay, God. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I would say, well, I mean, let's start with this because I've already expressed my strong opinion about it. Is no, no, I don't know what that was.
No.
Sorry, I had to go back there because I made that sound and I thought, what the fuck? No, the entire movie will not be filmed this way. I think that would have made a huge difference for me. I don't think it worked. Had moments, but I don't think it worked as a whole. I would start there. We'll circle back. Hayden?
I feel like,
The soundtrack could have been a bit better.
I do too. Like, it starts off, that song is way too upbeat for the type of film.
what was the starting song again? I don't remember.
I don't know, but it's like, it's way too, the tempo is upbeat and it bookends the film. It opens and ends with that song. And I think they, to just quickly divert, I think they tried to usher through this is my world, it's a happy place, into alien attack really quickly. So they were like, yes, this happy music, this is my life, it's good, I spy on my kids and my life is great. Boom, bad shit. But anyway, as a producer, I would say I would want to see outside of the computer. So I would want to see in the space of the aliens, like where the daughter was, and the daughter's baby daddy. Kind of like what Spielberg's War of the World did. It put the central characters in the actual world. Ice Cube, his character is observing this entire thing from a screen. He's not in any real danger that we know of. So I would like to, he doesn't get put in danger until he has to go into the server room and the aliens are actually in there. But
About
take
the
it
time
out.
he fell asleep.
Yeah, that's what I rewatched to see how he did it. But I would like
You
to
just
see
reached
them
out
out.
and put a fucking thumb drive into a slot.
Yeah, with the whatever it was called, the cannibal virus or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to see.
we-
Like that, I would be like, spend a little bit more money, take the film outside of the computer, and put it onto the street.
We said the exact same thing. You just said it a lot more better.
You didn't say shit though, Justin. You just were like, get back to me.
No, I said the style. I said
The style, yeah.
like, you
Take
couldn't
the
do
style
that.
away. Don't do the whole
Well, the
film like
sty-
that. Yeah.
That's what I mean. The style. That's what the style is. It's you are in the computer the whole time, or on a mobile phone. That's it. You're a mobile phone, or on a computer, or a security camera.
Right.
Take it out of that. But that you just like. That's why would remain as a producer and get it better, and they would just fire me because they'd be like, "What the fuck is this guy talking about?"
Well, no, he's on my side.
You
It
just
would have
kept
been
saying the style.
the style. What do you mean?
Yeah, and then circle
like
back
shave-
to me. Just
shave
kept saying,
those-
Circle back to me.
Shave
Yeah.
those sideburns. That's what that is.
And then we asked him, "Is there anything we should change?" And he just went, "No." And he didn't know what the hell he
No.
was talking about. No.
Start again. Start over again. Hey, as a producer, we could have canned this film. It's like, that's it. This is we're gonna Warner Brothers. We're gonna Acme versus Coyote. We're just gonna take a finished film.
How
and
much is
throw
Prime
it in
gonna
the-
pay?
They could have. I know,
Tax
right?
write-off for Netflix. What can you give me? This film will never see the light of day. I
Do
would
you
love.
think? Do you think Bezos? I mean, obviously it's not directly, but it is. Like, do you think they had to put that much Amazon stuff in it? Like, why would you put that much if you didn't have to meet some sort of quota?
Quota. He was probably
Good question. Yeah.
going, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen, but if you can somehow shoehorn in our new Prime service, our trucks,
drone, yeah.
our employees are going to literally save the world, because if it wasn't for the Amazon guy, the least qualified of all of the people on the film is the one that ends up saving the world,
Damn, never
basically.
late for a delivery.
Yeah. He probably was like, fuck, this, if you do all these things, yeah, sure, here's your money.
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah,
I
mean,
also think what did you like about the, like, okay, let's go further. The writing. I thought there was plot holes,
tons.
like of how fast, like they got to it, in it, and through it. It was like I said, like I was surprised at how fast the movie actually went for me, for how much I was kind of didn't like it. Maybe I was more into it than I thought. But how fast they were able to organize, and then it just felt like everything moved so fast. They solved it fast, and then there's the reveal. Spoiler alert, people. So if you haven't watched it yet, 3, 2, 1, with his son being the disruptor, and then like all, like, what do you guys think about that choice? Because I didn't see it until I saw it, and then I was like, oh, I know what's about to happen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think that goes to with you, Shao, where he debated it for what, all of 30 seconds
Yes.
before going. Like, there was never really any substantial amount of time that they allowed for tension to build. Like, I get, like, it did through the whole thing, but it just felt like it moved so fast. Like, I didn't feel any tension when I was watching it.
Totally.
You
That's
know,
good.
and a good movie is like
Point.
when I'm like, what the fuck is gonna happen? Like, what's gonna happen? I just felt like it was just like, because of the way they did it with all being on monitors and screens and all that, I felt like it was just like when you're scrolling, you know, you're in a doom scroll. It's just like next, next, next. There was so much happening that I think it was just like that stimulated me, but I didn't get anything out of it. I didn't leave feeling like, oh my goodness, like when they entered the building, or when, you know, they hopped in the Tesla and it only had two, like the battery was low, so they had to put into, like, you know what I mean? There's nothing where I was felt like, are they going to make it, or are they, you know, it didn't create any of that for me.
Yeah, exactly. I hate scenes in movies where someone has something important to say and then the other person won't listen.
I was yelling
You know
at
what I
the TV. I was yelling at the TV.
I hated
Yeah.
that. I hated, I don't know if you know, if you're awake at this point, but the son.
I've seen the
called
whole
him
film.
and said, there's a part where the son wants to tell him about what he's been doing, and that the government is betraying him in a sense, and it's a very crucial moment, crucial information that needs to be delivered, and he calls them and he says, I gotta tell you something, and Ice Cube's like, not now, like, you know, whatever, and that dragged on for a couple minutes too, and I hate those scenes and how they're executed, because if it's that urgent, then blurt it out. It's not like at that point it's you need to keep it from anyone really around you, because there's so much shit happening. I think there was a part like that in Paradise.
I was just going to say, we had the same thing.
Yes.
Kate and I are watching a show too, where the same thing, and like it's starting to, like, I enjoyed the show, and then it, like, but it's starting to happen too much, and it's bothering me to the point where I might actually stop it. I really enjoy it, but like that stuff drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Because I know what they're doing it for. They're just building. They're trying to build drama or tension. It's like, fuck, in real life that would never happen.
Yeah. If anything, I would have preferred a way to dodge around that is not that he wouldn't listen, but they got cut off or something like that. Maybe something happened that made them disconnect or whatever, and then they couldn't get a hold of each other, and then finally get it, and whatever, right? But not just have a shitty way weasel out of it by saying I can't talk right now, not now, but still be on the phone for another 35 seconds or whatever it is.
Mhm.
Like, don't give me that bullshit.
Yeah. Hey, I got a question for you guys.
Just before we get to your question, Justin.
Yep.
I did want to add on to what you guys were saying, and in agreement that you were very much right in saying it starts and then it just goes. It doesn't follow any like structure of writing pattern that gives us peaks and valleys, to build tension and character build. It's just kind of like it starts and then it just goes. So it really doesn't give you any time to breathe or to keep, to like assess what exactly. I mean, obviously we know what was going on. Aliens
Did
come.
we?
Yeah. No, not really. It's just like suddenly it's like, hey, I would have loved.
What about that? These giant robots came out of like the asteroids
Organic.
were smaller. At one point, I was like, "What? That's like 10 times the size of the asteroid. What is this? An asteroid for ants?"
And they did have those
Sorry.
little spider bug things. I would have liked to have seen, and I would never have thought I would have said this, but she's a very good television actor. I haven't seen her in much movies. Eva Longoria did a very good job with what she had.
She's good in everything she does, though. She's one of those. She's a good actress.
That's what I mean. But I've never. Can you name a film that she's done? Not that films are any different, really. This is like a long TV episode, basically.
Yeah, I could name tons. We just don't have time for it, though, so we'll just stick to the topic and then.
Good politician answer right there.
I don't want to take over the airwaves.
She's a good actress. I've just never seen her in a film, so I was like, I would like to have seen scenes with her and Ice Cube face to face, but I get it the way that's the whole thing. But anyway, it did not give us time to breathe, to assess the situation, and it was very much like in my brain a writing no 101 in terms of like we have a problem and then all of a sudden a character has a solution. They don't have to figure out the solution. So it was all of a sudden, we need this. Oh, I've got the answer right here. We need this. Oh, I've also got the answer right here, It's like everything had a fix straight away, which I was like, this is a film of convenience. Like everything had a fix. Even like, as an example, you mentioned, Justin, the Tesla scene. It's only got 2% battery. It's not going to make it. All of a sudden, he's got the code to hack into Tesla to draw the power from all of its things to give it more battery to make it there. I'm like...
Or the drone fails, and then there's a homeless man right next to it.
Yeah.
You just give him $1,000.
No, $5. No, $1,000 Amazon gift card. Oh, right away, sir.
That's what I'll do.
away.
Hell yeah.
Okay, on that, I didn't understand why the aliens were shooting at a drone, but not the Reaper drone. The one that actually had, all of a sudden, there was just this tiny little drone that was like, bzzz, and they're like, boom, 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 boom. I was like, why would they go for it? They don't know, why?
Bad writing.
It's like,
Are you
to
willing
them,
to bring your 40% down? Are you willing to bring your 40% down closer to zero?
that's why I did it out of a 5. Because I was, on technical attributes, it had certain good qualities to it. Story of convenience. So I was like, this is not how I would write something. I mean, you could do a first draft like this, and then as a producers, we'd be like, this is too easy.
The red pen.
Yeah, too easy that it goes from this to this to this to this.
If it was a first draft and all the casting was in talks, I think I would have what you guys have said about the peaks and valleys and the complications and all that stuff. And keep Eva. I'll keep Eva, but maybe change Ice Cube.
Maybe that's the thing. Normally, if you write something, you will focus group it. Like Hayden Kings and Queens, we did that. Hayden wrote this beautiful script, and we sent it to a bunch of different people, different ages, men, women, and we asked them for their honest feedback on it. And it was interesting because it's like everybody's going to read something, and there's some subjectivity to it. But if multiple people are hitting on the same thing, it's like, okay, maybe this is something to address, right? But if somebody's like, you don't necessarily just go off because somebody has an opinion about something. You take it, you think about it. But when you take multiple people, like maybe this just went through that and everybody thought this is going to be a fucking banger. Like this is going to be such a good film.
They're like already popping their champagne.
Did nobody at one point step in and be like, guys, come on.
I wonder if it had a specific target demographic. If maybe they think that this is what the TikTok crowd wants to see. They don't want. They just want it to go from start to finish, like just boom.
Stimulate me. Let's go.
Yeah.
It did go fast.
Constant, just constant.
Did it feel fast or slow for you guys? Because I was surprised. I was shocked at how fast. Because normally a movie I don't like feels like it's just never gonna end.
Good point.
It went. I think it's actually only 90 minutes. So unless you're watching along,
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, which may be why went quicker. But I felt like it did go
I just
quick.
assumed it was 2 hours. I assumed every movie was 2 hours.
I thought it was as well, but I think it was just a little over 90. But I think because it had no breathing room, it was just like, oh shit, it's over now. Like, I didn't get to dwell on any of these moments. Like,
no time.
and then all of a sudden they're like have that family reunion photo montage at the end. Like, we went through this big traumatic thing together. I'm like, I don't feel like I went through that with you guys. So I don't feel these photos.
So obviously there was meant to be some humor in it. Well, I didn't find much. There was one part that I really laughed out loud to. Like, I couldn't control myself. I was enjoying the movie, and then this one part happened, and I laughed. I don't think. Okay, so,
Sorry.
no, that was one of the lines
yes.
I've written down, but not because it was the delivery. It was so bad. It was so bad. I did not like that, but I did write it down. Actually, it's funny because as I was scrolling through things I wanted to say, Xiao, to your point, one of the notes I have written down is literally just, it says, just listen to your dad. Like, that's my point. Just listen to your dad. Or, sorry, just listen to your son. Just listen to your son. Like, come on. Just do it. But no. So I want to ask you before I told you guys the part that really made me laugh. Did you guys have any laugh out loud moments?
I have a few moments that maybe had reactions, but I don't think it was laugh out loud. Hayden just said the move bitch part.
That was more cringe.
That was
like
cringe. That was very cringe. And I think there was another line that I thought was funny about him saying that he doesn't have a USB or something like that. The way he delivered that line, I thought was kind of like, it's an interesting choice. He's like, I ain't got no USB, that kind of thing. I was like, what?
No Vaseline.
Yeah, that's it. So, laugh out loud moments, huh?
Now remember,
I don't know if it was meant to be. Like, I honestly don't know if it was meant to be, but it was so cheese. Like, I was just like, oh my God. I started laughing.
Can I just interject something here very quickly, Xiao? For Xiao.
Yes, you may.
Remember that you said that there were no laugh out loud moments in Happy Gilmore 2.
I do.
Can you compare this film to that film in terms of it not being funny?
Ooh, which one did you dislike more?
Dislike more? Okay, I thought this is gonna be kind of confusing answer, but I thought this was a worse movie, but I disliked Happy more because I had not expectations. Because I did say it was like my expectations were low, but it didn't live up to what I expected from that movie. So if that makes sense, this is by far a way worse movie compared to Happy Gilmore, but in terms of like I guess I was more disappointed with Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. Oh God.
So you're
like a parent when you're punishing. It's like, I'm not angry, man. Just so disappointed. It's like crushing. That hurt me. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So my laugh out loud moment, I had it.
Mm-hmm.
They were in the hospital. The Amazon guy made it in time to save her life. Whew.
The Amazon guy.
And then when they're like, and she pulls it out, and Ice Cube's like, "Oh, what are you gonna do? You gotta stop the bleeding. You gotta do."
Oh,
and then the boyfriend's like, "Trust me, I'm a pro," and he holds up like the packing tape and like pulls it up. I started laughing so hard. I was like, "That's so bad. Like, this is so Like that, I would expect that
Yeah.
in a Happy Gilmore movie. That's what that felt like to me, like
Fair.
a cheap laugh. But it got me. It still got me this one because I was not expecting it. I was like,
Wasn't
oh
she
my
supposed to
God.
be a doctor though, or something? She was supposed to be super smart. You would know not to pull
They
out.
never give you
Yeah.
time to really understand like why this movie doesn't work because it was just like another Microsoft Teams notification pop up for some meeting that he was supposed to be in while he was messaging and getting a FaceTime and a WhatsApp video call. And
Granted, they did cover all bases. They had Google Chrome, they had Teams, they had WhatsApp, they had Amazon. They had it all in there.
yeah, it was a fucking 90-minute ad.
Yeah. Like a Michael Bay film. He would have done an all right job at this.
No, Michael Bay would have done this way better. Are you kidding me?
He would have asked for at least $200 million to do this film.
I feel like during COVID, when they put on those high school plays over Zoom, that they had a bigger budget to work with than this one. Like, it looked fucking cheap.
Wait, do we know the budget for this one?
$28.
$28. He probably got more money from
And
selling
Amazon. Sorry, no.
Everybody that worked on it gets a free Amazon Prime subscription for life.
That's not bad.
it to. I'd work on that
Shut
film.
up.
Hold
It
on.
doesn't even have.
What would that work to? What would that work to? Anyways, I have a few. Well, I'll stall because there's a few things, and then I don't know if you guys don't have anything else. We can move on to something, but
I just really want to. Sorry, I just really want to
Two-
quickly look up if I can find the budget for the.
yeah. Well, you're looking that up. I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
I'll look it up.
These are two unanswered questions I had, and maybe I missed them because of all the notification pop-ups. But why did the aliens, the tripods, want their data?
I think they were just
Why?
their species fed off data, so they were literally just combing the universe for places that had it.
So what was it about activating Goliath? Because they had already been there. There had already been sightings. So if they wanted data, they would just go. So what was it that was activating Goliath that attracted them?
Because it had everybody's data in it? I don't know. That's one of them.
They didn't seem to need one central station. I mean, they were pretty good at just dropping wherever and sucking data. You know what I mean? Like I just never understood like what was that moment? Like it wasn't clear as to why. I knew it had to do with activating Goliath, but why? What drew them there?
It's almost like
specifically, I
they
guess?
were there as martyrs. They're like, you've got to realize that your government is spying on you, so we're going to come and we're going to invade. We're going to steal all the data. And if you can stop
I know.
us, that's the good part. If you can't, well, then you're fucked anyway. So
And maybe I'm definitely sure I just missed this one. The bombers, why did they abort at the last second? Hayden, you would have fallen asleep 2 or 3 times to this
yeah.
part. 'cause it was
So when I
right
watched
at
it the
end.
third time, it was because Ice Cube got the whatever it is, the cannibal virus in there,
Yeah.
which switched whatever it did. It shut down Goliath. But
Yeah.
they all like
Oh,
everything
the
else,
rabbit thing.
like
But
everything
did
else.
that kill the machines? I can't remember. Why would
Yeah,
they just all of a sudden
it
die?
didn't-
They didn't.
Because I don't think there was any data for them to suck.
But they arrived without data, and they
Yeah.
battled that hard without data. Then they sucked a whole bunch up, and then when they stopped, didn't they just refuel? Couldn't they have fought for that much longer? Like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't make sense.
No, because they even say like, oh, that's why the computer virus didn't affect them because they're also organic creatures. So
Oh,
why?
right, because it was a virus. They put the virus into.
But that's what I mean. Like they already tried a virus once and it didn't work. Well, so they
Mhm.
said. I don't know. There's a lot of like
Yeah.
things of
Yeah, that's right.
convenience.
Because they did mix it with the DNA.
But it was like how you were
Oh, yeah,
saying,
yeah.
Justin,
There's
that
blood or
a
some
hybrid,
shit in
yeah.
there.
how did the world rally so quickly on an invasion? How do they get word to the bombers with only 2 seconds left or whatever it was to abort?
Exactly. And the fact that they could still communicate with each other, that was the other thing. And they still had CNN was still alive and X
That's what
was
I
still
thought.
going,
I
and
was like-
BBC. I was like, dude, you
Mhm.
just finished saying they took down the main power grids and all this stuff, and you think the towers are working? I mean, you get a freaking bad windstorm, or it's a fucking Tuesday out in the boonies where Hayden lives, and you lose power for a day and a half.
Yeah.
You know, no service. But
Full
they send
internet.
down like an army of like hybrid mech and just start taking out all your infrastructure. But guess what? Prime and Microsoft Teams, WhatsApp, it all still works. Twitter.
It's
Yeah.
because
No,
of
it was
Musk's
so many holes.
Starlink that was floating around. They missed that when they shot down to Earth. He was still giving
Yeah.
internet to the people.
That's right. Yeah, that's about all they were missing.
And there was a Tesla. Well, they actually had Tesla, but they didn't have anything from Musk.
No Starlink. Yeah,
No
they did have
Starlink.
Tesla. Yeah, God, I don't know what would you even do in that situation. You're sitting there, and all of a sudden these things. Like, what would you do? Would you riot? Would you run and hide? Would you try and get to the mountains? Would you try and see what you could do to help?
I do not know the level of military defense that our nations have. If an alien sort, like force or whatever, the size of those creatures came, like I do not know if we would have the artillery to defend. So really, you'd just be like, well, fuck it, I'm just going to spend it with my loved ones out here in the bush and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're not after humans. They're after the data or data. I think at that maybe I'll just stay safe. What can I do really? I don't have a drone.
Yeah. Or
So
you got a Prime membership though. You could order something.
I do.
Order your own weapons and try to take them down.
Yeah.
I think that's all you could do is like maybe you'd think, okay, I'm gonna stock up on water essentials or fill bathtub with water, lock yourself in, try and send somebody out for like canned goods. Stores would be closed. You'd definitely have to when they're like, oh, the people are rioting, it's like, yeah, no shit, because nobody's working when an alien's attacking. You're not like, oh, I better stay at Save on Foods and see if anybody wants their fucking apples. Like, no, you're taking some canned foods and you're running out of there.
Okay, in this situation, like you said, you have to if we're doing the looting and all this stuff, or not looting, but more of the gathering for survival.
Yeah.
Of course, water is
Camels.
important.
Don't forget your camels.
For fuck's sakes, I think camel. I think at this point, I think batteries would be important. Maybe.
Yes.
So,
Solar power.
Justin, you get the water. I'll get the batteries. Hayden,
Wrangles
again,
up
you're in charge of the camels.
In case
Both
cars stop
for
working.
transportation and food supply.
Yes.
Yeah, but there you go.
Did anyone find the budget?
I couldn't find a budget. Did you find anything? I even word searched budget. I have the budget for the 2005 one, production budget of 132 million. That's the Spielberg one.
And that was 20 years ago.
And it grossed over 600 million worldwide.
There you
But I
go.
can't find. Oh, does it say what estimates? Okay, here we go. A separate film titled War of the Worlds was released 2025, starring Ice Cube and Eva Longoria. The budget for this adaptation has not been publicly released, but online discussions suggest it was significantly lower, ranging from 2,000 to 20 million.
I have one.
2,000? What are you talking about?
That wouldn't even cover the cost. I saw one for Ice Cube's budget. His payday was 3 to 5 million, so there couldn't be anything less than that.
Let's say he gets 5, because I think that's fair for Ice Cube doing a leading. Justin, I don't know. Can you hear me? I just saw that there is a site saying that it's ranging from $2,000 to 20 million. Hayden just saw that Ice Cube apparently made 3 to 5 million. Which I think the rest of the cast probably another 5 million for the rest of them, Eva and the kids.
Well, she should get what, 70% of Ice Cube? Is that
Yeah.
what it is?
So I'd say maybe 10 mil on cast around total, and then the rest on production. So maybe another 10 mil on production.
It's funny because when I stepped away for a second, I was thinking to myself, because we were talking about trying to find what it cost.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, like, what would this movie cost? 38 million bucks or something like that. Like, what are you paying for? You're paying for a little bit of special effects and basically your actors in production and post-production. So that sounds about right.
Ice Cube has to be in a fucking room for 90% of the time, just like a room like this, pretty much. Yeah.
I mean, they even showed it in the film. The
significantly less than
sun
the last
changed locations with the green screen. Like,
Yeah.
they literally could have been set up in cubicles next to each other. All right, move the camera. Move the camera.
Just one stage. All right, I can't talk about that shit anymore. So,
Crisp.
You know what, people? It's time.
Sorrows.
Did we play it last week?
No.
We didn't play it last
not.
week. So if you've been following along, maybe you're familiar. If you just joined us last week, this is a segment we like to do, Slanguage. Usually it's movie slanguage, where we take very famous one-liners, iconic one-liners from movies that everybody would know, and we get AI to rewrite it as how Gen Z would say it today with, you know, how they talk. So today, I'm going to do it a little bit different, doing iconic lyrics. So I guess we'll call it lyrics language because we're original like that. So
Nice.
boys, I was thinking of doing it because it might be too hard because it's very wide open. So what I was
Like you don't have like a genre. You don't have like a time.
Just,
80s, 90s. Like it's all of them. Okay.
But
Fair.
but known, right? Popular. Just kind of like how when we first started doing movie slanguage, we didn't have it themed towards stuff. It was just, you know, famous ones.
Yeah.
Like I'll Be Back.
Sure.
So what I thought is I'd read the Gen Z version, and then I could give you the artist, and then you try and guess.
Okay.
If you guys get a little bit cocky doing that, and you just want me to do the lyric, once you kind of see how the puzzle pieces together, we can do that. Or I can just start with just doing the lyric. Whatever you guys want. How do you want to play it?
Maybe let's do the first one just to gauge. Let's do it without the artist and just see if we can do it from the lyric.
Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, and I can also try singing it at some point too.
Okay, that's a lifeline. That's a good lifeline. Okay, sure.
Give us the melody.
Not gonna go over well. That's not going to help you at all. Okay. First one. You got lifetime rent-free real estate in my heart. For real.
You got lifetime rent-free real estate in my heart.
The only thing I can think of right now is that Tarzan song. You'll be
Phil
in my
Collins?
heart. Yeah, Phil Collins.
That's
I mean, but it has heart and heart. You'll be. Can you please say it one more time?
You got lifetime rent-free real estate in my heart. For real.
For real. What year is this from? Can you give us that?
No.
No, you can't.
Then let's.
I mean, I would have to look it up.
Let's go with the artist.
I'd
then.
have
Let's
to
go.
leave this page, and then that's a lot of
All
work.
right. I think we need to go with the artist.
Okay, if I give you the artist, you're gonna smash it.
Okay.
Ooh, maybe I'll give you the original artist.
Okay.
The original
Cover
is
yeah.
by Dolly Parton. The famous one is by somebody else. Dolly Parton wrote for a lot of artists, so.
Yes.
She wrote it or she performed it first? It's not like.
It just says originally by Dolly Parton.
Ah.
So I don't have verifiable evidence if she has, in fact, performed it live. It's originally done by, Whitney Houston is who made it famous.
And I Will Always Love You.
And I will.
That's
always,
it.
Yes.
Can you sing it for us?
And I will always love you. You know what? 2 years ago, that was the winning song whenever we won a hockey game. The team I coached, that was the song we blasted, and it was awesome because at first it's kind of like what, but I'm telling you, man, watching these kids like after a couple games, like they would be so excited whenever we'd win a game to put that song on and just belt out Whitney Houston. Like when the chorus came, like, you know, all them kids just screaming it in the locker room. It was awesome. Anyways,
Did you guys have a song for when you guys lost?
yeah, it was a speech by my assistant coach, and he said, "Be better, be better, be better, be bet," and then I would come in with the backup. Anyways, no, we didn't. Last year's, what was last year's? Sweet Caroline, classic.
That's a very Canadian song.
We do enjoy it here in Canada. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
I've never heard it in Australia at a sporting event until then. Until I came here. Sorry. Moving on.
Really?
Yeah.
It might, maybe it's a North American thing because I know it's.
It might be there now. Who knows?
I think it is
Too. Yeah. Maybe I'll give you the artist too. It seems like it's gonna be hard without, but let's try one more without first. Slide back in the DMs. I'm low key down bad again. Oh my God, you'll never get that. Okay. The artist is Britney Spears. Slide back in the DMs. I'm low key down bad again.
Down bad again?
Yeah, BAD.
Oops, I did it again. If it's again.
Nope, not that one.
Hit me, baby.
Slide
one more
back
time.
in the DM. Yes, that's it.
All right, sing it for us.
Baby, one more time. Yeah.
Really? Okay. Sure.
Can you sing it for me, Justin?
Sure.
Okay. Xiao's gonna give this one more. He's okay.
Yeah.
Destiny's Child. Okay.
Oh, I was waiting for your Britney.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I must confess, my loneliness is killing me, baby. Him, baby. One more time, Xiao. You can't throw me off like that.
I didn't do it. I didn't say anything.
Bro, I was getting to it, man, and then
Yeah.
you're making it look
I
like
was
you
like,
just
wait,
sucked
did
on
you
a lemon? Like what's
mash
happening?
two songs
I feel like
together?
there was a bit of a mashup there, but I got it.
I've
I
been
got it
watching a lot of
eventually.
DJs on TikTok. Okay,
Okay.
this one is by
Next one's Destiny's Child.
Destiny's
Okay.
Child. I ain't rage quitting. I'm built diff. Noel's taken. I ain't rage
Independent
quitting.
woman?
I'm built diff. Noel's taken. I don't know if that's like.
My body ain't too bootylicious for you.
Might be bootylicious.
I don't know. Destiny's Child
no.
songs.
Okay, well, Destiny's Child.
I ain't rage quitting. I'm built different. Noel's taken.
Isn't it Survivor then? I'm a survivor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did.
Yeah.
I thought I said that at the beginning. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not going to stop. Keep
Yeah,
on
you sing it, Chuck.
surviving.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. Yeah. Good. Excellent.
Bruno-
I got one sort of.
Well, you guys
Definitely
both
need
got
the
it.
artist, because if without the artist, I think we would be fine.
Oh yeah. You got like with the movies one, you guys crushed. The lyrics is much more difficult. Bruno Mars,
Okay.
you straight vibing as is, no filters needed. It's kind of taking the essence of a lyric and just putting it. In
Yes. Yes.
You straight vibing as is, no filters needed. It's actually a really good interpretation of this lyric.
Far out.
Okay, I'm just gonna think of some Bruno. There's Grenade. I don't think it's Grenade. 24 Karat.
Okay, I would say
Billionaire.
no
Or Millionaire?
filters needed. If you think about what that means.
Means you look good
Makeup.
in whatever.
Yes, exactly. What would be another way of saying that? When you're not changing yourself, you're what?
I know a lot of Bruno Mars songs, but I cannot name one now.
This girl, you're amazing.
Just
Just the way you are.
Just the way. Yeah, nice.
Very good.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
You
Singing
straight
is really-
vibing as is. No filters needed. Just
That's got some Riz on it. Some riz.
That is dripping. Damn.
That's
All right.
tripping.
The next.
That's not the lyrics, Shao.
Adele. Fuck.
Adele.
Okay. Adele. Hey.
Hello.
Lol.
What's up?
Just respond. Just respond. You still mad or nah?
Oh,
Hello.
fuck.
Yeah.
If it's not hello, I'll be fucking
Yeah, it
pissed.
is. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, just one word. That's it.
Lol.
Greetings.
Greetings. Okay, this next one's Katy Perry.
No.
Main character energy. Catch me in beast mode.
I
got the
I
eye
have
of
the
the
tiger.
tiger.
Roar.
Yeah.
Roar.
Yeah, you got both. The lyric it was doing was "I got the eye of the tiger." Song.
And you're
roar.
gonna hear me roar. Okay.
I remember when I
nice.
first heard that. I was at Venice Beach, at Muscle Beach actually, and they were blasting.
Nice.
Why were you there?
Because
He
I was,
would go down in summers to help oil the guys out.
yeah, in the hopes that Arnie would show up.
He's waiting for the next Arnie.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Where are you from?
And yet more repetitions, more. Get big. No, because I was down in
funny,
LA.
It's also why he's not allowed back into the United States.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move
Get
on.
that
The
guy
next
away
one,
from the oiled men.
the artist is Queen.
Bohemian Rhapsody. Like,
My Sharona.
if it's not,
Yes.
if it's not,
but,
okay, let's
but
get
the
the
lyric.
now.
That's
Let's
okay.
get
You
the
got
lyric.
the
Gotta get the
song.
lyric.
Now here's the lyric. Am I dripping right now? Or... okay.
Sorry.
Am I dripping right now, or is this some NPC core dream?
NPC Core Dream?
Yeah.
What the heck is that?
Am I tripping right now, or is this some NPC core dream? This is actually a really good translation too.
Oh,
Just like
NPC,
one
like
of the-
non-playable character dream?
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at NPC, but
So, okay, think about the structure of this. Okay. Am I tripping right now? Is this
That's a-
some NPC core dream?
I see a silhouette of a man, whatever it is.
No, that's a statement. What are these? Am I tripping right now? Or is this some NPC core dream? It's two questions. It's two questions back to back.
oh my god, I feel like I just had it and then it slipped.
How does
Am
Bohemian
I-
Rhapsody start?
Mama, I
always
just killed a
forget
man.
What? Did you say how I could?
Mama.
That's later on though, right? Is it not?
Oh, maybe it is actually.
I just killed a man. Took a bullet to his head or whatever he says. That's not the start of it. I fucking don't know.
No, I don't think it. I thought this lyric is two questions. Okay, I'm trying to think. Okay, I got to sing it, and I'll try and sing it to you. Am I tripping right now, or is this some NPC core dream? That's so bad.
Or is it reality?
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
Yes.
Oh wait, that's not the beginning.
Oh, no,
Is this?
reality.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like the bridge, isn't it?
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah, it
weird.
is. You're right. I was singing it wrong in my head. Anyways, okay, moving on.
Or is
Moving
it
on.
just? I said, yeah.
Yeah, it's-
Reality is the next line. My bad.
Is this the
Is it
real
just
life?
fantasy?
Is this just fantasy?
Yeah, no escape from
Caught
reality.
in a landslide, no escape from reality.
Damn it. Yeah, and then Mama's the verse.
All right, yeah, I think Hayden's right. Okay, number 8. Let's go. Journey.
Oh, I got nothing on Journey.
Keep simping. What?
Keep
Keep
simping?
simping for your goals, even when it's giving flop.
Keep sipping on your goals.
Keep simping. SIMPIN.
and
Keep
flopping in
simping
the
for your goals.
same-
Oh, well, don't stop believing.
Yep, that's right. Okay, number 9. Backstreet Boys. So
There you go.
anticlimactic.
I want it
Nah.
that way.
Nah, fam. I got the ick for any other vibe but mine. What did you say, Shao?
I want it that way.
Yeah, that's right for both of them. Okay, number 10. Listen.
Really?
Yeah, he's better off just guessing before the
Is it really?
last one. Yeah, it is. I guess I want it that way.
I want
Nah, fam, I got it for any of them of mine.
Oh
Just
my
kidding.
god.
What?
So good.
Okay, Queen.
Oh, another Queen one.
We finna clap back and go viral. No cap.
No.
This is We Are the
cap.
Champions.
We Are the Champions.
What's the other
must be.
name for that? What's the real name for that?
Champions.
What's the real name for that song?
Yeah.
We will
That's not
rock
the name
you.
of the song.
No, that's the isn't that that's the second half of the song, isn't it?
No idea. We will
Wait a
rock
minute.
you. This is
Yes.
Dun, dun, ch.
Yeah.
We. Yeah.
Oh.
Is that what it's called?
Because
We
that
Will
song
Rock You?
always goes after, but most radio stations will just play one or the other. They don't play them. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Like if you listen to it, I'm pretty sure at the end of "We Will
Mm.
Rock You," there's like a little pause, and then that song comes in. And
Oh,
if
shit,
I'm wrong,
interesting.
oh, am I getting yelled at through the radio right now?
Dang. Yeah, lyrics are a little
it's
harder
not as-
than
yeah, and it's
a little,
you know
a
what?
little tough.
I apologize. That was a stupid.
You know what? Learning experience. Still got to feel right. We learned a little bit about how song structures for Queen goes, and that's no complaints there.
Win. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't watched War of the Worlds, and if you disagree with our 1 out of 10, 12 out of 10, or 100, like our low rating, please let us know what you thought of it and what you liked about it. It's going to be a very short email or comment because there's very little to like about this movie, I think. And as usual, if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe to our podcast. You can find us on our socials, on X, Facebook. Wait, not Facebook. Instagram.
Oh,
You know,
is that it? See, the movie's affecting you.
I know.
That was the
You can find us
scariest
on
part
Amazon
of
Prime.
this
Whoops.
film. Oh, yeah,
And of course, until next time. Sorry, Justin, we can talk about procrastination next time. Okay, I promise you.
No,
Until next
oh,
time.
I was gonna say something about that though, but okay. All right. Wrap it up. Yeah.
Keep on.
Keep on.
Thumbin.
Thumbin.
Bonus
That's good.
content if you're still listening to the episode this long, because I'm gonna maybe reveal something here.